How's it going? Round 3 of IVIA. I've played my round 3. I'm actually going to bundle this video with the talk of the patch. That's partly because my round with Roxos ended up being cut short because he had to go, so he just gave me the match. So I might as well take care of two things at once. So yeah, I played Roxos. We only played one game. I'll throw it in here for kicks. Why not? But the other reason we're here is the balance patch, right? I wouldn't call it so much a balance patch as a let's fix the issues patch. So let's start with the most obvious card, Mr. Diogen, finally nerfed, well deserving as well. So this is one of the ways we thought he might be nerfed. Make him a 3-mana card to give him 1 extra health. Making him a 3-mana card reduces his power level drastically, primarily because he can no longer be instilled, which is a big deal. This is why the difference between 2 and 3 mana in Spellweaver is such a big one. So when you make a card from 2 to 3, you really have to give it something, otherwise the card becomes trash. Now, I don't think Diogen is trash at all. You can compare it to library guards. He draws you a card because, at worst, you'll just draw a shrine, which will just draw you a card later. You can sometimes draw another card, like Flash Freeze. You can still do that. So it's still a good card. It's just no longer this ridiculous one-card army that's driving your entire deck. Because that's pretty much what Diogen was. You would play him. You could even search him out with Call of Julia. That was ridiculous. And then he comes out, you get an extra card, maybe even a Might Emblem, and then you instill him in another card, get another Might Emblem, get another card, that gives you a Might Emblem, and you could just keep going, and it was insane. So, good to see Diogen brought down to the level he really should have been to begin with. I imagine we'll still see him somewhere, but it's not going to be, like, in every deck. It's not going to be in every Conquest lineup, for instance, like it was before. So that's good. I don't think any card should be so good that it's, like, the warps a whole meta by itself, and that's exactly what Diogen was doing at 2 mana. So good to see that. We'll see if these nature decks decide to throw in this guy for extra value. Maybe they won't. Who knows? And the other 2 cards basically in tandem. The Shrieking Banshee now no longer works with non-summoned creatures, that is to say tokens. This should have been designed from the start because this is how Sculptor works. Sculptor does not summon zombies off the zombies themselves, because that would be retarded. So I think it may have been a bit of an oversight that they left it in. It was never really an issue until they gave the Enchained Soul the ability to sack itself, and then it just keeps recurring this way. So I'm glad they did this. I would like if they gave this card a little bit of a stat boost, make it a 3-2 maybe, because I think as a 2-2, the stat line really sucks. So it's kind of hard to make this work right now. It could work in a deck that also runs, for instance, Spoils of War, because with the Enchained Souls it becomes really, really easy to activate. But you need more to make that deck work. Right now, the only way Shrieking Banshee was ever seen play was in the Banshee OTK. And we don't want that. We want Banshee to be like a cool value card, or just a creature generator. But as it is, hard to imagine it to be useful. Again, I would like it to be a 3-2 flying, not a 2-3. I think we have too many 2-3s as it is. Make it a 3-2 flying, and then it can at least, like, trade somewhat, right? Okay. And then maybe in the future, if the tools come about, if there's some way to make use of having a lot of creatures, then, yeah, maybe Shrieking Banshee could be useful, but it's a lot harder now. The other alternative would have been making this 2 mana. I wonder if that would have been OP if it was 2 mana. It would be interesting. You could instill it, but it's not that easy to use it if it only works with non-summoned creatures. But it would be interesting. So I would have been interested to see if they made this 2 mana. Oh wait, never mind. You can't instill it because it's a spirit, and Instill Life has not hit spirits, right? Okay, I guess not. But it would have been a much bigger thing for it to be a 2 mana card. Then it would actually be interesting. And I'm not even sure it would be entirely overpowered at 2 mana. Oh well, I guess we won't see Shrieking Banshee for a while. And lastly, Morning Fairy, basically the same change. It only gives you the energy from non-summoned creatures. This card has serious potential to be broken, because getting an extra mana like that from Enchained Souls was ridiculous. It's true, if it wasn't for Enchained Souls, yeah, nobody was really running this, but for the future, you know, I'm sure there may be other creatures that can sacrifice themselves, so a card like this that just generates so much mana is a little dangerous, and tokens are the kinds of cards that are usually generated in large numbers. So it makes sense that Morning Fairy no longer works with him. Now, to be perfectly honest, I'd like this card to be a little bit bigger, because it's a 2-drop, right? But you're never going to play this on turn 2. I mean, least of all because fairies suck. So they could have made it a 2-aspect, or make it like a 2/2 or something. It wouldn't really make it that much better, but it would make it a little bit better. But, oh well, it is what it is. But it's a good thing they did this, because that Banshee deck was really, really stupid. So that's it. Again, not a lot to talk about, really, but good changes overall. So I'll give you the match with Roxos now, and I'll see you in round 4. My opponent will be Minrat, I believe. Oh, no, I'm still waiting for the result of the previous round. Minrat will be the opponent after, if I survive round 4. Anyways, I'll see you then. Okay, round 3. Ooh, exciting. Basic Alexa. Fine. Assassin is pretty useful. So he's got soldiers. So we're going to spark Assassin for sure here. It should be a pretty good deterrent against him. I'd really like a mutant, but can't have everything you want, right? I forgot to check what his other aspect is, like what his banned card is, what his must include card is. In fact, I'm gonna check this now. He left it in the front. Well, let's give him a nasty surprise. And that's why hand discard is nasty. Okay. So his other aspect is nature. Is he the guy with the vegetation blockade? I can't remember. We just ignored that pretty much. Cavalry Field is banned, so we can just ignore that. Oh, I got my Hall of Fame marker. I feel so special. Okay, so do we play Unicorn here? Or we can just play Raven, to be honest. Raven is probably the better play. I doubt he has Tornado Outbreak. Let's just send this piece of crap away. He got Vampirism, which is kind of nice. But probably not going to play it yet, unless he has like a very tame turn. Also, we don't have any removal right now, which is a bit scary. I have to assume he has something like Tactician in there. Already 2 Soldiers Memorials. He is pretty low on cards. But he can buff this guy quite a bit. Damn, I forgot what his other cards were. I feel so stupid. Well, I mean, we're obviously just gonna ignore that. Is there some way I can get a free kill? I mean, I can run these two. If I draw a mutant, I can actually clear his board, because I run Assassin and Raven into the bigger guy. The 3 damage kills the Assassin and leaves the Raven. Or, you know, kills one of them, but not the other, and the other one kills him. That's basically the best thing. Or if we mulligan into the Cathedral Shrine, that would be great too. No such luck. Nothing we can really use here. Vampirism seems pretty good here, but I think I want to get more creatures on the board right now. Also, Vampiric Ashes is potentially pretty good here. It's a nice blocker. Or just another assassin. I'm kind of afraid of Arrow Barrage, though. I kind of want to spend 3 mana as well, but it's kind of like a do-nothing card right now. We don't want to play a do-nothing card. I suppose I can just play Unicorn as well. That's pretty much just as good. Because this can be attacked. It's a little bit vulnerable. Are there any spells you might have? I will just do this. Still no mutant, but we are getting to Helm, which is going to be useful. He shouldn't have any more soldiers in there. No, that was his only soldier. Okay, that's good. He did recover nicely with those guys, but Assassinate is going to be an auto side for sure. We're going to side in Assassinate. What? Shooting Sprout? Okay, I'm game. We just ignore these dudes? Pretty much, because I'm just going to get life back. Yeah, we're gonna kill his militia. That's not very good. Mutant? Oh, I could have Divine Offered into this. Okay, well, we're gonna attack this way. In case he has Ambush Strike. Then it's a 1-for-1 trade, and that's fine. And we've got 4 mana now, so we can play the Ashes and another card. Which is good. Not sure what the... Oh, Sprout must be the card he had to play. That's actually not that bad. With his Shrine, he could potentially get some value out of it. So I'm probably going to want to Helm one of them. Like, wait for it to get bigger and come onto the front line, and we do that. Raven, and let's just play Ashes. I might have to sack an Assassin eventually here, but that's alright. He still has no soldiers in the graveyard, though, so he can't currently do that. That's pretty nasty, but not really that big of a deal. He's just gonna go face? That doesn't seem very smart. Does he have Ambush Strike? If he does, this becomes a 5... Okay, well, if we do it this way, I guarantee that it dies. Yeah. That's fine. That's still 2-for-1. That's completely fine. And now I can just crush his board, I think. He has no cards. So Assassin goes into that, and we just kill all these other dudes. I think we just maybe Helm that. Yeah, I guess we just Helm the Tactician. Do we kill this, or do we just go face? I probably should just kill it, actually. That would be probably safest. I'm already dominating the board, so I don't need to, like, be greedy or anything. Yeah, Sprout must be the card he had to run. Which is, you know, he's doing his best here. Admittedly. But I think he's pretty much finished here. He's lost too much. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Well, not really that bad, I guess. Tidal Wave. Not that useful. Well, let's just play this. He has no mana, so we just do this. Just control the board. So we're gonna want to side in Assassinate. Not much more than that though. Maybe I should have Ravened. That's not that big of a deal. Now that I have VATS, there should be no way I can lose. I mean, unless he has some big cards. That's always possible. The worst case, I just run an Assassin into it, right? Blood-Seeking Mutant. Just send this dude away. This also recovers all my life. He has no fast cards, except maybe Haldiri Rider, but I have too much life now. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought. But that's completely fine, I think, because I have Assassins. Maybe I did misplay slightly. We can do -2 basically to something. Nah, we just control the board, right? We attack these guys. We just attack like this, I think. So this guy's gonna go to a 3/3, so we could just do this as well. I lose my Assassins, but it's for a good cause. Alright. We're getting there. He's fighting back hard. I'll give him that. But he's just top decking here, so there's no way he can do anything. Now it's a 2/6. I think we can make it a 5/5. Yeah, I got a 5/5 now. How big could I make this? Oh, I can make it 9/1 if I want to. He did say he was tired in chat, so he may just be like, screw it. Who cares? Okay.